gentlemen, welcome to Zero Fucks Given Podcast Episode 2. And we just listened to Rush Radio 2 live as it was going, as Christian Rainey was backing me up completely. Now, early, I can't even describe how good it was. First of all, the first thing I'm going to talk about, Jake, Mia, what the fuck ever, called himself a man. He called himself a man, and he's supposed to be a woman. I'm sorry, that's the moment that caught me from, like, the very beginning. But on the Zero Fucks Given podcast, we have Cole Stoner, Austin Howerton, Cholo Boy, better than the best Christian Rainey, and my black racist best friend, Amari Hall.
Yes!
Now,
he's my best black friend.
Now, Rainey, are you here?
I am here.
Oh my god, describe your feelings doing that podcast.
I just kind of joined it, and I was like, hey, I have some stuff I have to say, too, because she's been talking a lot. Like, I got some stuff I have to say, and it feels great to call people out on their shit.
Okay, hold on. Before we continue with that, Austin, are you here? Austin. If she hung up, I'll stab her. Austin. Fine, whatever. Rainey. Now, in that podcast, when Jake called himself a man, and you basically called him out on it, describe the look of death. Describe it.
Well, she said something along the lines of, like, as a man, as a person, as a woman, and I replied with, so you don't even know what you are. And she just gave me this look of, like, I want to rip out your throat, and I was like, ugh. But it was a great moment from the standpoint that I love calling people out on their crap. And it was such a good moment, because in that moment I won.
Okay,
Nia sent me a video message.
Oh my god, play it live.
I wasn't here. Okay, I don't know.
Tell me as soon as it's supposed to begin.
Oh! Cholo Boy! What? Mute your mic. I hear too much from it.
Yeah, mute it.
She sent me something. She sent me too. She's calling me. She's apologizing.
Oh,
Really?
Is that what it is? Is that what... God, that's stupid.
I forced an apology.
Yes, Rainey, you're God. Austin, you have to speak on this. You saw what Nate said, and Nate calling you ugly and shit, knowing that me and you are trying to have a relationship. Describe your feelings about what Nate the douche ass said. Oh my!
Pretty sure my relationships would have worked out better if I had her on podcasts.
Right?
You still can. I'm not having to meet you fucks. Hey, I'm fine.
I'm not.
Amari, you have to worry about.
It's Amari. He's black. He'll steal her.
What? Mr. Steal Yo Girl.
Mr. Steal Yo Girl. Ooh.
I actually realized.
Mr. Steal Yo Girl.
I've heard the podcast over again.
When you wish.
Yeah, dude. Spreaker has like unlimited plays. When you're trying to like watch it live, as soon as it's done, it'll replay it. Cholo Boy, can you play it live? So that way we can hear it.
Upon a star, look over there while I
Shut up, Cole.
Okay.
Play it live. You don't have your headphones in. We should be able to hear it. Are you playing it? Nod if you're playing it. He's Mexican. He doesn't understand anything I'm saying.
Go ahead and forward it to me message-wise. I'll play it off my phone.
Yes. Christian Rainey is God. Rainey is God.
Rainey's in the clutch tonight.
Rainey is clutch, period. I can't believe it. I hate cart pushing. Oh my god, my legs hurt. Anyway, Fucking, sorry for cussing. I know. Never mind. I'm not sorry for cussing. This is my podcast. Why do I always think I have to apologize for cussing on my own podcast?
What is the name of the podcast?
Zero fucks given.
And you're apologizing for cursing.
Only Chris Zero will do that to me. Austin refuses to speak on air because she thinks her voice is horrible or something. She's oh wait, hold on. I think I may have got the same message. No, it was Kin. My bad. I did not get that message. Pretty sure.
I won't let me paste it to you.
Yes,
Oh, no.
paste it in the chat. I will play it live for the world. Because my audio plays out. Cholo boy. Cholo boy.
I really hope that's a chihuahua.
Yes, it is.
It is? Punt it! That's not a dog, that's a rat. Anything that jumps when it barks is not a dog.
I sent it.
Cole sent me a photo.
It's a photo?
It came as a photo. Okay, cool. On the right of the message, there's gonna be a little box with an arrow. You're gonna click that. It's gonna say forward message.
Well, what? It doesn't show that.
Hold up, I'm gonna jump on.
We have to play this apology for the fans, for the listeners.
Yeah.
I have 97 plays. I don't even know who listens to my podcast. I really don't.
Her.
Probably. I don't know who else listens to it because
97
Austin tells me she doesn't listen to it. Well, she never told me she didn't listen to it because she's always on it, but... Oh, by the way, Austin, I'm like being stalked at work, dude. Fucking ex-girlfriends pop up all the time. And they like follow me throughout the store. Well, not the store, because I'm always outside.
Rainey, didn't she send the same thing to you?
No, she tried calling me.
Oh. I usually saw.
Wait, I got it. I need to find a way. God, it's in my computer. I don't know how to play that on here. I might be able to. I'm gonna see if this works. Hold up, guys.
Sponsored by Coke, but not really.
Shut up.
Oh, Mia Marsden's calling me. I'm gonna play this live. Hold on, guys.
Alright.
What's up?
I didn't expect you to answer, but...
Dude, I'm fucking... You Skype me at this time, probably gonna answer.
I don't actually expect you to care. I don't expect you to do anything. I don't expect you to just magically go back to being my friend, but I do want to say I'm sorry for everything that I've done. If you give me a couple minutes, I want to explain.
You've
I'm
got
trying
time.
to go back and fix what I've done. You can't go back and erase the past, though. You and I both know how shitty I am with words. I'm not good at talking. I said some things that I shouldn't have. I should have just dropped about Sierra. I didn't realize that it was tearing you apart that much. I didn't see it like that. And you know how my brain works. It doesn't process that kind of stuff as easily. I didn't see you as being serious. But when you did say that about Ripper, that's when it hurt me. And when
Yeah, I had to. I really didn't want to, but I had to because you refused to understand the pain that, you know, it wouldn't be the fact if she was just an ex, but she was an ex I shared a lot with. Remember, we had a miscarriage together, and it was a miscarriage of a kid we really wanted to have. Yes, we're young and dumb, but that's not the point. It was something, it was stupid, Jake. It was stupid of you to do. And I'm going to call you Jake because I listened to your podcast and you called yourself a man. So, I'm going off with the Jake thing. And you have to understand, I was one of your biggest supporters when you did this. Who was the first guy you told?
You're right.
I'm damn right. The fact of the matter is, Jake, every time I've ever faced you, I've never, ever had to go personal with you. We don't have to go personal to make this click. And you know that. Because it's not Connor versus Mia. It's Rush versus Zero. That alone sells it. We don't have to go personal and bring 15 million things that have nothing to do with this into it.
You're absolutely right.
And the fact of the matter is, I want to know one thing before I continue. And I want your honesty. Did you tell Nate about... Because Nate did not know about Sierra. He was not friends with me when that happened.
Let me go back and make sure, but I do not think I did.
Because he told me that you and Grant told me. Told you. Told him. God damn it.
No.
Anyway, I don't care anymore. It's simple as that. Nate, and I'll get to Nate later, because Nate, that's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do. And that's another thing. And I almost called you a piece of trash, but I stopped myself. There's another thing. I backed you against Nate. I fired Nate per your request.
And I went and I talked it out with Nate.
You did, and I know, and Nate's gonna join HEW or whatever. Nate's happy where he's at, even though I thought I was gonna fight him in EWC for my world title that he stole, and he backed out, bitched out, 1 hour before the pay-per-view. So, who walked out the world title? This guy. And I promoted for it, and I got fucking personal, and I buried him. Anyway, I will, if you ever would come back to DRW, there would be 3 rules. One, no, I know you're not wanting to come back. I'm gonna have to lay down the rules though. You would never be on board. I would probably pick your brain about creative ideas, but that's not the point. You would never be on board. There would be a year before you could main event, period, because I'm not putting up with it anymore. And 3, you would have to apologize to every single person in that Fed before I ever accepted your request. Because the thing is, you are not just hurting me anymore. You're hurting the Fed. And this isn't a company. This is a group where we have fun. This is a group where people that can never be professional wrestlers come to live a dream they will never be able to physically do. And with this shit that happens, it ruins the Fed because I have to take time out of my day thinking about ideas for DRW to fuck with you. And to make sure that you know on a personal level, I want to put you through a fucking table.
I understand. That being said, I'm going to be completely and utterly honest with you. DRW doesn't mean shit to me right now. What matters is that I ruined a perfectly good friendship because I'm too stupid to stop. To be completely honest, I don't want back in DRW. I will go and I will apologize to everyone because I owe everyone an apology, but I ain't coming back. I'm not.
You do owe them an apology. And, you know...
I don't know if you know yet, I've been going around trying to apologize to everyone.
Okay, stealing talent's not apologizing.
You want to see? I'll show you the video messages I've sent to
I know you sent video messages. Rainey told me. But, the fact, Mia, I backed you. I supported you. I trusted you. I gave you my trust, my respect, and you fucking stabbed me, Mia. And then you tried to say that you were the victim.
Okay, now can I get to my point on that?
Yes, you can get to your point.
Okay. I want to go ahead and say that, no, I did not intend you to take it in that promo as me going against your real parents, because, Connor, I wouldn't do that to you, especially after what happened last time I went after your father. In storyline, yes, I believe that Phil was your stepdad, because I thought that had been said to me.
Actually, if you would have paid attention, like, the moment that me and Phil fought last year, I said father versus son, and it all came out that he was my father, not my stepdad.
Then that's my own fault, and I'm sorry for that. I didn't realize that you were going to take it like that. I thought that you would take it like you've taken every other one that I've done.
And I will apologize for maybe possibly overblowing that, because I may have possibly overblown that. But the fact that me and Sierra just started...
I'm still going.
Hold on. I want to explain this out. And I want to explain why it hurt so bad. Me and Sierra just started talking again. We buried the hatchet. We admitted we both were very, very bad in that relationship. And, you know, then the day that you said that shit, she posted something about the kid, our unborn child that will never be born, never be able to spend a life time on this planet. Maybe for the better, but and it hit me because that kid would have meant so much to me. I would have walked away from DRW. Without question, I would have walked away from EFED. I would have walked away from everything. I wouldn't have done this anymore. I would still watch wrestling, but I wouldn't do this anymore. And if I did, DRW would go to shit. But the fact is, I don't care if you run HEW. Just remember that HEW is the developmental of DRW. So even if you try that, I want you to know that it is DRW's developmental, and I'm an admin. I was the first admin, so you will never be able to remove me.
It's not a big deal to me. That doesn't mean shit.
And honestly, the fact I understood that you went and hated on me for 19 minutes and 1 second, and you trashed me in this last Rush Radio. I don't care. And honestly, you need to come up with a better name than Rush Radio, because that's a horrible name. And
don't watch that podcast. Actually,
the fact is, Pam actually thinks that this is a work. So I want Pam to listen to this because I want her to understand this is not a work. I honestly, brutally wanted to end you. I didn't want to kill you. I wanted to end you, and I killed the Adam Rush character off in DRW. I powerbombed you off.
Hit by a bus?
No, I powerbombed you off the Titantron through the stage, and then I set you on fire.
Nice.
I had to end it that way. You were cutting a promo, and I turned you around and kicked you in the dick.
I wouldn't have had it any other way. Good job.
I thought about having you hit by a bus, but that's how Nate died.
You should have had it by a bus, though. Or, no, you should have had me hit by a semi. Come on. I could be like Mr. McMahon and come. No, but seriously, though, it's really not even about DRW right now. I know that I've made mistakes. If you actually go listen to that podcast, the first thing that I said after you left was that I was trying to apologize, and that was how I was.
Okay, and me wrecking the I will apologize for wrecking the podcast. I actually made a video the whole time that we were waiting on you to start it, and I had Miguel hurry you up because I only had 7 minutes left. But no, I will give you a chance on friendship again, because honestly, you are a really close personal friend of mine, and I do support you in everything you do. And I will not lie, I hated on the tranny thing after you did what you did, but I do understand what you're doing. But I don't quite think that you have it completely thought out through your mind.
The thing is with this whole thing is that it's not something you can snap your fingers and just magically.
Well, no, I know, but I think you're more into.
Hold on, if I may finish.
Yeah,
after what Rainey said to me, I was really.
Oh, I heard all of that, and you kind of deserved it.
Not like that.
Okay,
no.
Maybe not in that manner, but he did it very respectfully. At least he didn't just completely trash you like I would have.
I can tell you right now that it's a decision that it's going to be. It's not one I can just snap.
I think you should take a lot of time on it, because rushing it would not be okay, because you don't only need to think about you need to think about the people around you. Yeah, I don't care what they think about you, because that's horrible for them then to think, oh, if he's a fucking tranny, I'm not going to be his friend. That's fucking horrible to think. But think about Brighton. If she's completely okay with it, she may say okay now, but maybe one day she's completely decided I don't accept this.
And if she does, then there's nothing I can do about that. But
well, I understand, but you really need to give some thought about it. I mean, I understand the cross-dressing thing and you felt at home with it. I understand that, but you honestly need to think. I mean, you need to think if you're comfortable with this. Are you comfortable with being out in public like this?
I am completely.
Are you comfortable?
I go to gas stations and grocery stores dressed like this. I go into rude dress like this.
I actually work with a tranny now, so it's kind of. I have to. I've grown to it, so.
I can promise you that if I didn't feel comfortable about it, I wouldn't go and do it.
You just need to get more weight on you, because you just look like a freaking anorexic female.
I'm trying.
And let's be honest here, you were not offended when I called you a whore, because you were smiling and everything and laughing. Don't try to use that against me.
No, I admit that one I was pushing a little bit.
Yeah, that you were not. If I could have recorded your fucking face, I would have used it against you. But
come on, you know you would have used it against me if it were the other way around.
I will give you a chance on friendship, but I'll be honest here. I don't think TRW works.
No, I'm not coming back. I'm not. I've got feds lined up. I'm thinking about going to LZW, Trottier's Fed.
I will
I'm
fight
trying to help
with you in
HW.
feds. I will fight against you in feds, but DRW is just not where you need to
No.
fight at. Management, I do like, and I will still pick your brains about this, but I don't understand, like, why? And you gotta understand, you have a takeover mentality when you try to help feds.
I don't mean to.
I know, I understand you don't mean to, because I'm the same way when I'm helping feds, because I'm just like, eventually I just give up and be like, dude, just come to DRW. But you have a takeover mentality.
I have a control freak mentality. Once I have a little bit of power, I want to do my best to make sure that it gets done the way I want it to get done.
You're not as bad as Spradlin was. Spradlin, like, first week afterwards was just like, let me take over.
I'm not as bad as DeGraff yet.
No, DeGraff was bad until he had a calling to himself and was like, oh, I'm horrible.
Connor, I'm not going to lie, I may or may not have told Rob that you were the next DeGraff.
Wow. Yeah, no, Rob told me that you tried to take him.
Oh, I did try to take him. Because after the trash era talking, yeah, I wanted him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
In all fairness, you said that you'd fire him if he didn't run for you.
I would! I don't like him!
Then why wouldn't I try to take him? Because I do like him.
Honestly, if he didn't write Massacre, I wouldn't fucking use him because he's boring and he knows it.
I'd use him as an upper mid-carder.
Exactly. See, you wouldn't even put him in the main event anyway. Okay,
I'd put him in the main event.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Bye. Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay, so, if you guys were listening to that live, you know what happened. Guys in the Skype call. Mia apologized, and I'm gonna give her another chance on friendship, because she admitted everything that she did wrong, and she what the fuck? I even shot on her being a tranny, if you guys were listening to that live.
I was.
Cole, Rainey, both of you give your opinions on what Mia was saying. Because I will, before you guys voice yours, I will voice mine. I believe him 79%. I believe that she is sorry that all this shit happened. But I don't completely think it's because she's done with DRW. I think it's because she wants to make sure DRW can be her fallback when all the other feds fall.
I don't think she's sorry about what she did. I think she's sorry that people reacted like we did.
I think she's sorry she got caught.
Yeah, it's that mentality completely. I mean,
this is
sure,
still live, by the way.
like,
We're still going.
If we would not have got mad, would she have come back with, "Hey, I'm sorry if that offended. I don't know if it offended you or not, but like, do you think she would have been upset? Like, do you think she would have apologized if you didn't get mad?"
And I legitimately had to explain to this dumbass, I will call me a dumbass on live because I don't care. I had to explain to her why I got upset about the Sierra thing, because if you guys don't know this, so I'll explain it live for you guys. The fans already know if they were listening in earlier. Me and Sierra, we were together roughly 5 months, and she had a miscarriage while we were together with my kid, and the whole time that she was pregnant, we were like writing letters to the kid and we were gonna give it to him on his like 18th birthday or like 13th birthday, something along that line. And I was like, I was ready. Like, for the first time in my life, I was ready for something. I was stupid for even thinking about it, but you know, if I was already in that situation, so I couldn't just be like, I don't want this, you know. So,
right.
And me and Sierra, after almost a year of not talking, we finally we talked, we discussed everything, and we admitted that we could not work as a relationship, and we buried the hatchet. And then the day that Mia went off, I saw that letter to our unborn child that she posted, and it like hit me, and I was like, it was already there, and then Mia like took the knife and just stabbed at it. Cole, what are your thoughts? Is Cole still here? Yeah, Cole's here. Cole! Dirty broad.
Sup? Hey!
Give your thoughts.
My mic was muted.
Oh.
Well, anyways, in any other situation, you would probably have Miguel and Amari being mad with you. But with me and Christian, she did not expect me and Christian to react the way we reacted to her doing everything to you, and then decided to bash on Rainey during Rush Radio.
It was... I don't get it anymore. Like, I don't get why people... And I said this in the podcast. I don't get why people have to get personal, because me and Rush, we've fought numerous times. We've never had to get personal. We've never had to do that. The last time Rush ever got personal with me, he brought up my father, and my father ditched me when I was 5. And I've seen him a few times, and I hate my dad. And it's just a bad wound to pick at. And he said something like, I'm gonna leave you like your father left you, or some shit like that. And I went off. I completely lost it. But I gathered myself, and I was like, I don't need to get mad over that. That's stupid. And I recuperated from that. And fucking I never thought that he would ever do that again. But apparently I was wrong, so.
I just want to note that Miguel, if he shaved the mustache, he would look like a normal white kid.
He looks white, doesn't he? Oh my god.
I mean, with that shirt he does, with the Pokemon shirt, he looks like the bug catcher from Pokemon. He was just hiding in the bushes looking for a Weedle.
Weedle.
You can take that any way you like. But he was trying to get a Metapod.
Weedle.
I'm still trying to think of my first guess for the RW sit-down interviews.
And did you give? If I be honest with you about that?
Yeah.
Miguel, I don't think that should be a venture for you. It's nothing personal, but you have to have a certain speaking presence, and you get very insecure, and when people tell you to shut up, you shut up. Which, I mean, it's good to be obedient, but I mean, you just don't have the conviction to really. You're not charismatic, so it would be very hard. It wouldn't be worth the trouble.
Yeah, you can't capture a crowd.
I mean, when certain guys talk, you want to listen. Like Connor has a charisma about his voice that you're paying attention. I mean,
it's because I'm a fucking beast.
Whatever you want to call it, but I mean, that wouldn't be a venture if I were you. I mean, if you had really, really good guests every week, you could maybe get away with it, but
Tech.
No, tech shouldn't even be doing podcasts. That monotone voice is this live.
No, he has a podcast voice sometimes. I've listened to a few
every
of
now
them.
and then he has emotion in his voice.
Yeah.
It just freaks me out when he doesn't.
Well, I don't know about that.
It's all your fault, Jafar.
It's all your fault, Jafar. It's all your fault.
I mean, I respect the fact that Mia tried to hold her own in this war. And, you know, I fight till I know it's done. I fight till I know it's over. And I think I can honestly stick the flag in the fucking ground and say DRW won this one. Because, like I said in the other podcast...
Remind me to never piss you off.
Yeah, it gets bad. But we have 30 seconds left.
Or that word will be used.
Yes, I will say that dirty C word. Guys, this has been Zero Fucks Given Podcast. Thank you so much.
It's totally Chris Zero.